tụọ ibe ya n'ala ọgba rigiri. Okwu Igbo aga ka o si eme, aga ka isi ebi ndụ. What's up, family and friends? Welcome to the Woke Nation, our nation of factual truth, where we feel free to share knowledge and spread the knowledge of factual truth without fear, without favor, and without faint. Where we encourage us to live our lives and live it well through the knowledge of factual truth, because it is our life. And personally, I encourage you because that's what I do too. I'm not a hypocrite. I encourage you to live your life, enjoy your life, enjoy it. Okay? Because it's your life. No God is coming to help you, no God is coming to save you, no ancestor is coming to help you, no ancestor is coming to save you. You must wake up, wise up, unite, then rise up to fight for your freedom. There is nothing impossible with us, but with God, all things are impossible. Nothing can be done in the name of God for freedom, for improvement, for progress. God is the enemy of progress. So I title this, What is Your Problem? So I will try, as usual, to open the eyes of our people, to encourage the woke nation. That's the ones who are truly awakened, no longer embracing spirituality or religion. I mean belief system. People who has come to know themselves, who have come to know themselves. Greetings, bro. People who are willing and ready for the knowledge of factual truth. They don't just say, okay, I'm awakened now, I'm woke now. No, they grow in knowledge. They are not afraid of dying, they are not afraid of knowing, because that's what happens to people who are religious. They are afraid of dying, they're afraid of knowing. That means they're afraid of even living. So they're confused because anything believe is confusion. If you don't, if you believe anything, it means you're confused about it. And many people don't want to do research. They settle at that spot. They say, okay, I believe. I don't understand it, but I believe. I don't know it, but I believe. And if you don't believe, you are atheist. If you don't believe, you are devil. Bullshit. So what is your problem? I'm here to tell you what is your problem. Devil is not your problem. Demons are not your problem. Evil spirits are not your problem. That you are evil uncle is not your problem. That you are evil neighbor, evil parents, or evil siblings, they are not your problem. I will tell you what is your problem. It is your believing. We already heard it from us that God is an abstract idea that requires or needs your belief to have life or power. Without you believing, there is no God. Without you believing, God is lifeless, God is powerless, God is useless. You are the one that goes out of your way to do those things. So you see people, after religious people, after they succeeded in all their efforts, they will say it is by God's grace. It is God that make it. It is so they are the sheep they call themselves. They are sheep of God, sheep of Christ. So as sheep, they are defending that God, they are defending that Christ. Your problem is that you believe instead of to know. So you believe what you don't know. and it is hurting you, because when you believe what you don't know, you have opened the door for fear. And when fear comes in, it torments you. Fear comes with torment, whether it's fear of God, fear of death, fear of whatever, it torments you. You can even be having nightmare just because you entertain that fear during the day. Your problem is you are worshiping. You worshiping. When you worship God, when you worship anything, you yield yourself to it. And whatever you yield yourself to, subdue you. That thing controls you. You become a subject to it. You've been making your voice to be the voice of that thing or voice of that person. That thing have authority over you. Now that thing takes away your power, takes away your glory, takes away your authority. You become just a piece of thing for them to use. That's why he said that God called you, and that spirit called you, because you are not yourself. Why not you call them? And you say you're calling them on prayer, they're not answering. But call them and let them go work for you. Let us see. It can never happen because they don't exist. Your problem is you are serving others. Oh man, this is where especially women are rooted in this. Men sometimes will resist it, but women embrace this with all their being. Imagine women believing in a book that tell them they were made out of man's rib. They are a piece of bone from man's body, and their desire must be from man. They cannot live as they ought to without a man directing them, giving them orders, making laws for them, commandments for them. Imagine a woman believing all that, believing in a God that caused her, that said, listen, I give you this pain, you must have pain, all this. They still believe in that God. Why? Because they are not putting themselves first. They are putting others first. They put God they have not seen first. They put man they can see first. Everything around them, oh, they agree. Okay, yeah, it is written. You know, we must be subject to them. We must do whatever they want. We are the weaker vessels. God is not weak. I'm serving God. Man is weak, but I am weaker vessel. That's woman for you. When you put others before you, you become their slave. They become to save you because you see them as one that can save you. It's my savior. It's my this. He will save me. You begin to please others while displeasing yourself. Some even see it as a culture or as tradition. It's normal thing to do. No, it's not. It is evil thing to do. When you are believing without sin, when you are worshiping, when you are serving others, you are anti-self, anti-nature. You were not born to serve. You are not born to worship. You are not born to believe. You were born to live, explore, and enjoy life. How? Through knowledge. When you know, you do. Those who believe cannot do. They can be used. You let others use you as footmat. You lay yourself down as footmat to others. Then they exploit you. If you don't believe them, if you don't believe their lie, if you don't believe their book, they will never take advantage of you. It's because you believe them. And I love you. I will give you everything. Our life will be wonderful, blah, blah, blah. She opened her leg. Boom. And like that. She wanted to be like that. So then when the man be like, okay, I've come now. I have something else to do. Oh, he broke my heart. Men are dogs. No, if men are dogs, what does that make you? Dog too. Dog fuck dog. Mm. The worst thing that happens to any human being is believing without seeing. And they tell you that you are blessed to be like that. No, you are not blessed. You are bereaved. You are brain dead. When you believe without seeing, okay, you say everybody must believe. I agree with you. Then you must see what you believe. How many years now you have been believing that without seeing it, you still believe? You are even sowing seed to make it happen. It's not happening. You keep believing. This wind blow, you follow that one. There's another church open, you follow it. Another religion come out, you follow it. They keep tossing you about because you are not yourself. You have left your root. You have left your original place. Once you left your original place, which is a place of knowledge, place of knowing, you become a believer. Then you become a toy in their hands. They'll be using you. Even the voice in your head will be using you. Say, go slap that person, you go. Go take that thing, you go. Then when they catch you, say it's the devil. No, it's not devil. It's still the same God in you that is moving you to do all that because you believe God is in you. So first thing is for you to know your problem. Your problem, at the root of your problem, is God. You believe in God. Or people that believe in God taught you that also you believe. So that is your problem. Then what can solve your problem? And what are you doing to solve it? Or what will you do to solve it? Many don't know their problem or what their problem actually is. So that's why they try to blame others, blame people. No, your problem is your belief. It may be traditional way, it may be foreign way, but it's your belief. If you didn't believe them, you will not be where you are today. It's because you believe them, you are in that problem or with that problem. So stop believing. Believing without seeing makes one believe that's brain dead and depending on others to solve their problem for them. You don't need to depend on anyone. That's why you see some people say they marry you so you will solve their problem. They partner with you so you will solve their problem. Then when you find out they marry you to be solving their problem, you say you don't want to solve it as they want, it becomes a problem. You become a witch, you become a wizard, you become devil, you become whatever ugly things they believe. They're supposed to be people that don't want them to progress. No, it is your God that is the enemy of your progress. Because your God don't want you to be you. You can only progress when you are yourself. When you are not yourself, you will be helping others to progress. That's why they use you to build their things, build their careers, build their church, build their ministry. But how about yours? Your problem is not spiritual. No, it's not. There's no such thing as spiritual problem. Your problem is being stupid. You are stupid that believing without seeing. Person come and tell you something, you believe without seeing. You can solve it. Stop depending on people. Stop believing people. Begin to research everything. Begin to question everything. Don't take no for an answer. Don't say maybe, okay, I will. No. Especially if somebody tell you that they know future, their God can know all things. Yet you are following them without that God solving your problem. And you are even burning children in it. If you are in hard condition or harsh condition, don't celebrating the birth of any child. That's burning more problem. You are adding to the problem. And that's why we're talking about depopulating Africa. But you are waiting for white people to come and do it for you. You don't know you are the one that will think. You start with you. Why are you bringing that child? Why are you having that child? I want them to show them I can have a child. I want my name to continue. Before you were born, where was your name? You born that child in problem. Maybe you die before that child grow up or mature or you don't have things to take care of that child becomes something else because that child is struggling to make it too. Instead of you helping to solve the problem, you are creating more problem. Yes, it's true that foreigners cause us a lot of problems. They harm us, they hurt us, and we're still suffering it. But remember, it was belief system that opened door to them. Our African religion, African belief system, and the new Africans that are still fighting to defend that spirituality, calling it your root, calling it your culture, calling it your custom, or whatever you call it. Can't you see the life of your people that are believing in that? How is it improving them? What can you do with spirituality in reality? Can't you see it is science that is working? You do what you know. You cannot do what you believe. You believe you are from the sun, does not make you come from the sun. No, you are not from the sun. You are not son of God. You are not. You don't come from any son or from any God. You come from this earth, and that's where you're going back to. A believer is easily deceived. That's why they came in and deceived us. Because instead of our people, most of our people engaging in science, some of them decided to talk believe, and then the people in power begin to talk that bullshit. After that, you will go to this place, there's judgment, there's this, there's that. Then when the foreigners came, they said, okay, these people are naive, they're stupid. You know, they're not talking even about reality. They're not talking about these things they have that we need. Then they begin, okay, yeah, there is God, he's in heaven. There's higher power, yeah, he's in heaven. He's invisible. Oh no, the day you see him, you will die. No, you can, nobody has seen him. Oh, there's one man that saw him, but that man saw only his back. Oh, no, some people don't know, but nobody can see that. Nobody has seen that God at any time. No, he sent his son. His son has come to declare him to us. Because you believe. Because when you believe, you say, yeah, I see certain things I cannot explain. I see certain things I cannot understand, but I believe it's real. Yeah, you saw it because you need to know it. Yeah, you saw it. You need to know it. You are the one that saw it. So you are the one that will know it. Go for it. Don't just believe. And you want to crucify anyone that don't believe as you believe. That's how they get us. They say, okay, these people get this. Okay. Now they use what we have to get us. You say you have belief. Okay, we give you belief. We have defeated you, then we will force you. There is God of Israel. There is Yahweh. There is Allah. There is Jehovah. You must believe there is Jesus. If you don't believe, you perish. There is hellfire. You will go to hell if you don't obey the word of this God. This is the word of this God. It's in a book. This God is alive. You cannot see him, but he asks people to write a book for him containing all his plan for you. His plan is for good, not for evil, to give you a future. Uh-huh. So I don't have future without an idiot. That God, anyway, don't exist anywhere. This is why you see people begin to create unconducive environment for themselves. In our group, some people were showing that, and I learned a lot from what they were sharing. So I put it down. Environment. It is people that create it. That place, that thing you are calling your culture, your tradition, somebody like you started it. So if it is not enhancing you, if it's not improving you, if it's not making life easier for you or greater than, why are you continuing with it? You can change it. That doesn't mean you hate your ancestors. You are the ancestors you're talking about. You're supposed to improve. People supposed to be growing. Okay, see people that upset at my post, like when I use those nice women, that dress the way they don't like. They call it nude pictures. They call it naked pictures. And they're really getting upset at it. Remember in Africa, there was a time when a woman wear trousers, that's long pants, they stone her. They say it's a harlot, it's prostitute, even chewing gum. Before, when it was mostly women that chew gum, in Africa. So when a woman say it's a harlot, it's a shawo, it's a prostitute. That's why it's chewing gum. Even cigarette. Woo! A woman smokes cigarette in Africa before. Who is a prostitute? It's only in hotel they do that. It's in club they do that. You know, it's a prostitute. But today, married women are smoking, going clubbing. Women are doing that. How about trial pants? Tries a long pants, skinny pants now. Before, women don't wear that, but you see married women, even in the church, pastors wear it before. You don't try it. Or you see a believer say you wear jeans. Before, if you wear jeans, you can't go to any church, including Pentecostal church, jeans. But when I was a minister, I was wearing jeans up and down. But look at it. Before, women will wear skinny pants. That's the skinny long pants in Nigeria. Then they will wear skirt on it because people will stone them. But today, no, it's everywhere. Skinny, stretch, they're wearing it. You are evolving. Time will come when you will begin to embrace those my pictures. Because in private, you embrace them. It helps you get erection, right? It makes you feel. But because they thought you is temptation for you to, it's a lust. You are lusting after that woman, after picture, you're lusting after it. No, it is natural. It is giving, it's called giving, it's raising you. But no, I don't want to have it. It lead me into temptation. Because that's nonsense they taught you. But I just want to show you that you see how we are changing. We are evolving. Because when they talk evolution, they think it's from coming from monkey to human being. That's bullshit. That's white man stuff. Our African know we did not come from any animals. And we don't share the same ancestors with animals. But all of us come from the earth. Mm. The environment you find yourself, the culture where you find yourself, that's why you see some culture, they say women should not talk, women should not do this, women should not climb tree, women should not wear the woman. It is men saying that. How about the women? Okay. We believe what they say. We say they are men now. We are women. What are we? We can't say anything. The second one, ownership. Because when they talk, I know it's ownership. When you're talking about marriage, the reason why men go into marriage, they want to own that woman. They want to own those children. So they are willing to pay whatever you ask them to pay. They give them list, they pay it. Apart from bride price, they bring the list, they do whatever they ask them to do. Then after they finish that, they have bought the woman and the children belongs to them. But you see today, some women be like, you can't marry African way. And you saying that your children is my children, my children. My husband will never do this. And you come online crying, people pitying you. You are stupid. He married you according to African way. And in African way, that's the current African way that white people mess up, mixed with the Western tradition, which they call like wedding, marriage, their marriage. The man bought you, that's why he paid that bride price. And the children belongs to him. That's why they bear his name, not your name. You even change your name to agree with that. But you think, no, 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 because you want him to marry you as African woman and treat you as American woman, which is confusion on your part. So you see ownership, property mentality, ownership mentality. I own you, I own this. What? Sit down, shut up, blah, 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 blah. You want to be like Americans when you are African or married in African way, as we know today. You are joking. Yeah, that's why some of them, when they come to America, change. I say, it's not that man, it's not that woman's fault. It is the system. See? So in America, the government own everybody. The man don't own the children, the woman don't own the children, but the woman comes first before the man in the family. I think the man is last. It is child, woman, man, and the dog. Dog. Dog and the man. Even dog have more respect than man in American family. But in African family, I say, imagine me being afraid of touching my dog or beating my dog. Nah, that's why I don't want to have dog in America. Don't want anyone to question me. Why is dog? It's my dog, and we eat meat. Animal meat. Another one they talk about is entitlement. White people having that problem, you see, and family blackmail. You know, your family blackmailing you. This is what you must do. You are the firstborn. You must train others. Excuse me. The only way if the firstborn should train others is if the firstborn inherited everything from the father. So now he's in charge. So he will train others. I mean, his siblings. But you don't tell me the firstborn went and hustled or struggled and made it all by himself. The family did not give him a dime. The family did not send any land to send him abroad. He's the one that labored, hustled, carried drug, do certain things, work where he not supposed to work, do the type of work he not supposed to do, and made it. You say, yeah, because you made it now, God has blessed you for you to take care of your siblings. It's a lie. Your siblings are not your children. You are not mandated to take care of your siblings. Your parents are mandated to take care of your siblings. They are the one that gave birth to them, not you. The only one you should be taking care of is your child. Then they say, how about your parents? Of course, you will not take care of your parents unless they are not able to take care of themselves. And you are not the only one they born. All of you will contribute to take care of your parents. The many of you, you have that entitlement mentality. Oh, you are my son, you are my daughter, you must do this. Do make me proud. As you are going, God will go with you, bless you, come home and make me proud. What is he or she going to do there? They don't care. He's going abroad. He's going abroad. He's going to the city. Is your mate there making money? Go and make it. Bring it here. So you see, people, they seem it's an entitlement. You must do this in the family. You must do it. When they ask me, I must build upstairs. I say, me, I will never. I didn't. I build downstairs. I'm a grown man now. How can I? I'm a father. I have my own child. And they telling me my parents still have power over me or telling me what to do. I'm no longer a child. I'm an adult. Parents don't take care of their adult children. It's their little children. Once you're an adult, your parents don't owe you anything. They don't. You have to live your life. Then, like in Africa, where we have culture or tradition, where they share land. Okay, you take your own, you live your life. Then it's with that. When your parents get old, that they cannot do anything for themselves anymore because it's not matter. They become little. And again, you take care of them as they took care of you. See? Then another thing they talk about is business. Things people do in life is business, right? They're doing it as business, whether it's like when they're talking about business, they're talking about like prostitution and marriage. Marriage is a business, slavery business. I marry you for something, so you're gonna make it or gonna bring it to me, all that. So business, you use what you want, what you have to get what you want. That's business, right? Okay, I have this, but I want that. Then I use what I have to get what I want. So why are you killing people for that? Because they're not doing it the way you want, or they're not doing it the type of the one you are doing. No, respect them also, like prostitutes. What is wrong with them? Why are you against them? They are doing their business just as you are doing your business. It's business. You are doing your business to get money. It takes your life also. Whatever business you are doing is taking something from you. But it's because it is said, they vilify sex. They say, no, you must not. No, but that's the same reason you're married. You're fucking the one you're married to. It's the same thing. It's like wholesale and retail. It's the same thing. A wife is not different from prostitute. It's only one man fucking her. Sometimes you don't know that one fucking her. Then this one is more. It's the same thing. It's fucking. There are some men that fuck their wife more than 10 men will fuck her. Don't know some men are like that? What will deliver you? What will save you? Common sense. Period. Common sense. Some people say common sense is not common because you are a believer. When you believe, common sense is common. But when you are not, when you are a believer, common sense is not common. But when you know yourself, when you activate your brain, you see that you live your life naturally. That is freedom. At least free yourself first before we free ourselves. You need common in every matter. There's no question common sense cannot answer. There's no problem common sense cannot solve. But when you begin to entertain belief, that's when you begin to worship what you don't supposed to worship, serve who you don't supposed to serve. God cannot help you. God cannot save you. But you can. You can help you. You can save you. Think about it. The insecurity in our land. Where is God? The insurgents in our land. Where is God? The injustice in our land. Where is God? The incidents happening, like people killing people. You see about people doing rituals, as Apostle Suleiman. He did ritual, human sacrifice. He sacrificed other people to enrich himself, to increase his ministry. But you guys don't know. You're talking about attackers. No, no. That's human ritual, and it's been going on. It's not a new thing, not only in Africa. You say, no, what I'm go and tell Apostle Suleiman that I say this. Let him sue me now. He will not try it. You don't know me. I'm above him. I'm above his God. That's why he bought bulletproof car. He was in it. You don't know that? If he was in a normal car, he would have, they know he will get him, but he went. Pack India, bulletproof. Then these ones. And I think those policemen or those security men, they must not be Muslims or they are not serious Muslims. No serious Muslim will guard any man of God. And you see that in our all these security agents or forces, it's either they are Christians or Muslims. So those who are guarding him, they're also believers in God. But you see how they died. He's still alive. And he opened his thinking mouth to say his life is where. If his life is in the hand of God, what he's doing in bulletproof? His life is in the bulletproof. Is in the what man can do to protect him. God cannot protect him. You remember when they came to arrest him, he called the governor of the state. He did not call on God. He did not say, if I'm a man of God, let fire come and do it. No. If I'm serving the same God as Elisha, no. He called the governor. Yet, stupid people, because his ritual is working, ritual works. Some people say it's a host. You are stupid. It is people doing that. It is part of science. It is people doing that just like people do guns, do nuclear weapons. Who is do that? Who did that? Or who is doing that? People, not any God. Say it's not working. Juju is not working. Idiot. But in your village, you don't enter certain place. Go enter, now let me see. You will not do. But you come to social media. It's not, Juju is not working. Anything people are doing is working. Even 419 is working. True of us. You say scam is a host. They are scamming people. People are getting rich by it. Don't you see pastors going to native doctors to get power? They bury things to be getting members. Yet you still open your mouth and say, it's a host. You are talking like Donald Trump. Stupid people. Wake up. Trust belief system. Trust God. Trust Jesus. Trust all this nonsense that is not improving us and begin to do what is improving us. Live humanly. Use your common sense. Engage your brain. Don't believe anything. Don't worship anything. Don't serve anyone. But investigate everything, question everything, and do what you know. Gordon.